Confusion in the West about the meat of Ahlul Kitab. I want to make this very clear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran in Surah Al-Ma'idah has made al-mayta, that which is shot or hit with a sharp blow to the head, haram. He says, حُرِّمَتْ عَلَيْكُمُ الْمَيْتَ. So this is a shart that which is mayta, dead meat, killed in an improper way is haram. وَالدَّمْ, and that which is blood that flows out is haram. And لحم الخنزير, the flesh of the pig is haram. These are haram. Now, in the fifth ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes an exception to the general rule of the meat of the Ahlul Kitab and says, أُحِلُّ لَكُمْ الطَّيِّبَاتِ, we have made halal for you the good foods, and وَالطَّعَامُ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابِ, and the meat which is the food or the meat of those that have been given the book. Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma explains this ayah, as does Hassan al-Basri and others, that what is made halal from the ta'am, from the food of the Ahlul Kitab, is their dhabha, their slaughtering of meat. Now, the khinzir, it will still be haram. The mayta will still be haram. Dham will still be haram. Blood will still be haram. So if a kitabi, a Jew or a Christian gives you pork, that will never become halal. But if they make dhabha of something that is halal, like a cow or a sheep or a goat or a chicken, that is halal. Now, is the meat in the West, ta'am Ahlul Kitab, is it from what is slaughtered according to the way of Ahlul Kitab? Somebody could say, we don't need to find out. But we live in the West, we know. And I'm going to show you right now. These are videos, actual videos from the West, from America, from UK, from Europe, from McDonald's, from In-N-Out, of how they kill their meat.
Now the following footage is from actual slaughterhouses in the West. If you're faint of heart or squeamish, you may not want to look at the footage that's coming up and skip ahead or look away. This is a slaughterhouse in the West. Now you look at what the gentleman is holding in his hand. This is a nail gun made specially to kill cattle. There is no dhabha, there is no slaughtering, there is no way of Ahlul Kitab, there is no draining of the blood, this is not kosher, this is not in accordance to Christian or Jewish dietary laws. This is mayta, this is dead meat. It is killed with a violent blow of a nail going through the head of the poor animal that is tortured by making him in this situation to begin with. Un-Islamic, inhumane.
Now you see, this is not Ahlul Kitab. There is no dhabha here. It's shot in the head, nail going. This is not halal. This is mayta. This is dead meat. It is haram upon us. Even if a Muslim did that, pay attention to this. Even if a Muslim did that, it would be haram, let alone a Jew or Christian. America is not a Christian country. The Constitution begins with the First Amendment saying that the Congress will not enact any religious laws. It's not a Christian country. The United Kingdom is less than 47 people even identify as Christians. Netherlands, less than 43. These are secular countries. There is no law who's going to make dhabha. And what we've seen with our own eyes, and you've seen with your own eyes.
Now you see this type of behavior, the harm that these poor animals are put through is inhumane, un-Islamic, not in accordance to the way of Ahlul Kitab. You see, this is torture. This is the Western hypocrisy of how horribly they treat these animals. Now, I want you to see the actual process, and I'm trying to make this as non-explicit as possible to not show the tortures these animals go through, but you need to be able to see with your own eyes what it means when we talk about the meat that's being sold in McDonald's, in Burger King, in these places in the West. This facility that you're looking at is actually a facility that would provide meat for McDonald's. Now you see that poor cow is alive when it's being tossed around, when it's being thrown, when it's being kicked. This is inhumane. Much of this video I've censored just for the sake of not overloading your senses. But I do want you to see the actual practice. When they kill this poor animal, they shoot it in the head with a gun. There is no dhabha, there is no Ahlul Kitab, there is no kosher, there is no, look at this. How is that animal killed? That is not the meat of Ahlul Kitab. That is not the dhabha of Ahlul Kitab. That is just mayta, dead meat that is haram. No scholar in Islam allowed this.